What's up, guys? I'm just going to start it off by, if you don't know who I am, my name is Levi. I am super involved with Lifeline Students Worship, and these videos will be the series of videos that are going to teach you how to play acoustic guitar. For the first few videos, I will be your instructor. A little bit later on in the playlist of videos on teaching you how to play acoustic, I'm going to bring in some other instructors that I feel like can really help you grow as not only an acoustic player but a musician. So first, I just want to kind of start off by kind of explaining to you guys the importance of the acoustic guitar in worship. Number one, I believe acoustic guitar is one of the most important instruments in worship, and the big reason why is because that and keys are the only instruments that you can really do worship with just that instrument. So in better terms, you can't lead worship with just drums or just bass or anything in that like that. So, but with acoustic, you can really just lead with an acoustic, or you can really just lead with keys. So, by learning acoustic, it opens up a lot of doors for you. Acoustic, man, it can lift a lot. It's really dynamic in low moments, but it also adds a lot in big moments as well. So I think the first instrument I tried to play was acoustic, and it's also a little bit tough at first. But for me, I felt like I would work really hard on it, and I would practice every night and wouldn't get anywhere. But there was a moment for me where it just kind of broke, and I kind of broke down that wall, and from there on, it's kind of like your brain gets used to it. It's like any other thing that you do. If it was super easy, anybody would do it. It is going to be a challenge, but I, along with a lot of other people in Lifeline Students, are here to help you, and these videos are going to be super practical. I'm not going to say they're going to be easy, but we're going to be here to help you get along and see you guys grow. So anytime you have any questions through these series of acoustic sessions, please let me know if I don't explain something right. This is our first take on this, so it's not going to be perfect, but we will get through it together. Through these videos, you will probably meet my beautiful dog, Sadie. I know you can probably see her just a little bit. In the videos, you're going to hear her feet stomping and her running through the house and her pushing the chair that I'm using as a prop. So just bear with Sadie in the acoustic sessions for sure. So I kind of want to start by just kind of giving you a background of the acoustic guitar. Go on. I want to kind of start by giving you guys a background of the acoustic guitar and just the components that make up an acoustic guitar, just so when I reference something in these videos, or when you have a question, you know the terminology to use. So we're just going to start at the top of the guitar and work our way down. Okay, so this is what you would consider the headstock of the guitar. It's the beginning of the guitar, and what makes this part of the guitar so important is the tuners. Okay, so these silver things on the top are called tuners. Tuners are what keep your guitar and your strings in tune. It's what tightens those strings up to get the whatever you're tuning your guitar to. Okay, so your strings come up, they go to the headstock, okay, where your tuners are, and that is how you tune your guitar. Okay, so the next important thing is the neck of the guitar, which is you see the back of where my finger is. It's from there all the way down to here, okay? And so the neck is the broad word for this, but to break it down on not the back side, but the front side, these are called frets, okay? And so the way I would count it is fret 1, and then you have like this little bar, this little like gold or silver bar right there. So that would be fret 1, fret 2, okay, fret 3, and all the way down. So you're going to hear a lot, when, especially the first couple of videos where we're just breaking down different chords. You're going to hear me say stuff like, okay, put your finger on the 3rd fret. So if I tell you to do that, what that means is 1, 2, 3. Now my finger is on the 3rd fret. Okay, so that's really what I mean by fret. Okay, and as you can see the little dots here all the way down. They the first dot is at the 3rd fret. So and I don't know that you can see it, but they're on the side of the neck as well, all the way down. So when your guitar's like this, you can still kind of see where your dots are. And all that helps you do is just helps you count where your fingers are on the fretboard. Like, okay, I'm going to teach you a G chord, but when you're playing like in a worship set, or when you go to grab a G chord, you know, I automatically know the G chord starts on the 3rd fret. Okay, so I can just look at that dot, 3rd fret, right? So that is very important, just to know, you know, this is the neck, these are the tuners, this is the headstock, okay? This is the body of the guitar, okay? This is just the body and the sound hole. In my guitar, the way my guitar is set up, the way I turn my sound up and sound down is in the inside of my sound hole. So I can just turn it up, turn it down that way. Not every guitar is like that. Every guitar is going to be different. So what I'm going to try to do, and all this is like a bridge of a guitar, which really won't mean a lot to you when you first start, okay? So what I want to kind of do is I just wanted to kind of get a basis of the components of guitar that I'm going to be referencing in these videos, especially to start out with. Yeah, that's all. I'm gonna put together a binder. I haven't done that yet, but by the time you start watching these videos, I'm gonna have a binder of like a breakdown of each lesson, what we're learning, and some study stuff. So like what I'm going to do is what I'll do for you guys is I'll print out a guitar and I'll just label everything on the guitar, okay? And so you can look back on it and kind of study it, so you know kind of what's going on with the entire guitar. For a long time when I first started playing guitar, somebody would reference something and I just wouldn't know what they were talking about. Somebody would say, put your finger on the 5th fret, and I'd be like, I have no clue. But now, when somebody says that, it's just to count it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so my finger's on the 5th fret here. So just to kind of give you guys like a little nugget into lesson 2, I'm going to go ahead and break down the strings of the guitar, okay? So what you have here is you have 6 strings on acoustic guitar, okay? And what you need to know for now, each guitar string is tuned to a different tuning, okay? So, and again, that's where the tuners come into play. So your first string is your E string, okay? E. That's your E string, okay? So then moving down the fret, this is your A string. 2nd string is your A string. 3rd string is your D string. Okay, there's going to be a picture of this in your folder that you can go along with as I'm telling you this. 4th one, G string. That's your G string. Fifth one, B, as in boy, B string. And sixth one is going to be your E. So to kind of just sum that up, your first and your sixth string is E and E. So E, E. Okay. So E, A, D, G, B, E. So your first challenge for the first lesson of this is to go down the guitar. Know that this is a headstock. These are the tuners. This is the neck of the guitar. This whole thing is the neck of the guitar. And on the neck of the guitar, you have frets. Fret 1, fret 2, fret 3, fret 4, all the way down. Okay? And then this is your body of your guitar. And this is your sound hole. Okay? And also, I want you to just sit down and quiz yourself on what is this, what is that. Also, I want you to know what string is which. So E, A, D, G, B, E. A lot of people may even create like little sayings to remember like the first letter of each word to match E, A, D, G, B, E. Okay, whatever works for you. But I'll be referencing that more in the lessons to come. So for now, practice learning the guitar, learning what the neck is, what the frets are, what the strings are tuned to in standard tuning. Okay, E, A, D, G, B, E is standard tuning for guitar, and normally in worship music you stay in regular standard tuning all the time. So pumped to start this journey with you guys. Congratulations, you have completed